I just wanted to ask you, so far in 7-on-7s that you guys have had informally and early in practice, if you could talk about which of the three freshman receivers you've covered. I know Michael Redding is a little bit limited for health reasons, but him, Xavier, if you could talk about the Daz, obviously, if you could talk about each and what skills they've shown you.
You have multiple receivers. They're all different. That's what I like to see. The best thing I think about all those freshman receivers is that they're all falling in line with the older receivers, and they're taking in whatever the receivers have to say. So they're all gifted. That's why they're here. So it's just a matter of mentally locking in and just falling behind the older receivers and learning what they can.
And with Jeremiah Payton, what's the skill that gives cornerbacks or could give cornerbacks difficulties over his career?
Jeremiah is a learner, you know. So no matter he win or lose a rep, he likes to learn. He'll listen. So even when we're going at it, I like to tell him, try to make him better, because the better I make him, the better it's going to get me. So like he listens and then he takes into the next rep.
What's this offense like for you guys? You know,
it's fast paced. I love it personally because I know it's going to make game day 10 times easier.
Right.
The more we're running out here, the more it's fast paced thinking. When they get in the game and it calms down, we're going to be ready. It's going to be easier to think, and the game's going to come easy. And then we'll be able to show off even more of our skill in the game.
Anything you can say about Cam Harris? And, you know,
I grew up with
Cam.
Cam. I played all throughout my little league life with Cam. Cam's a worker. All throughout life, he's just been constantly getting better mentally and physically. So, I mean, you see it what Coach Diaz says, him in the weight room, that's just not something he's just doing. He's doing that for the betterment of the team, not just himself.
What's the difference when you look at him from the weights and all that?
He's definitely, he was already a huge guy when he came here, and he's just getting even more, he's getting stronger, he's working on soft tissue, he's just taking care of his body, you know?
From a physical standpoint, what does that do, that tempo? Like, put me through it. Like, you're running out there, now you got to collect yourself.
Exactly.
At the same time, you know, just run me through a play when the offense is running down the offense.
Like I said, it's very fast-paced. It has your brain racing, and the more you get used to it, the more it's like, okay, all right, now I have this. So the better you get at just thinking fast, like I said, when game day comes and it slows down, we're going to be ready and locked in. We're going to know all our assignments, and just physically, it's just getting us more conditioned. You can never be too conditioned.
Communication in that quick.
Exactly. So now, we work on a lot more hand-signaling communication, being able to like not look at someone but still communicate with them. And it's just all about just getting better.
What did you think of the corners today overall? How you guys performed as a group?
We're getting better every day. I'll never say we're satisfied because we'll never be satisfied, but we're getting better. We're still communicating. We're just working on little things. I know Christian had a nice pick today. I know TC played well. I think we're all as a group, including the walk-on guys, we're all just getting better every day.
How has Mark Pope changed to you in terms of covering him from a cornerback perspective since he arrived?
Just always been on your toes, you know, being ready to break, because Mark Pope is one of those dudes that if he's running 20 miles an hour and he breaks off a route, he's not going to drop to 15. He's going to still be at 19 miles an hour coming out of his break. So that's one of those things that just helped me realize that there's some receivers that are just physically gifted that can do that. So you just got to be on your toes.
Yeah, it seemed like coaches wanted to get some of the leaders in with some second units.
Mm-hmm.
You with the defense, Cam Harris was the second team offense.
Yep.
So, what's it like, you know, getting to work with some other guys and kind of just leading that thing?
I mean, I think it's more of a mental thing. I think everyone on the team could be humbled. So it's like it doesn't matter who's what, what year you are. You're a senior, freshman. It doesn't matter. We're all competing right now. I don't care who you are, what you did last year. Is we're going to come out here and we're going to compete for a spot. And that's what it's really about, just taking it down and just showing the younger guys that your name doesn't matter. We're going to come out here and work.
Al, Peyton Matoka, we haven't really talked about him much.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he's one of the young guys, but he looked kind of impressive today. Anything you can say about him?
Peyton Matoka is one of those humble guys. He just puts his head down and work. Same thing with last year. Not a lot of people talked about him last year, but every day he would come out on scout team and be competitive, and that's one of the things I like about him. He would come out, compete, and just try to be the best Peyton Matoka he could be that day.
Hey Al, obviously they're in the early stages of install on the other side, but as a DB, differences in defending last year's offense and this year's offense, and you know, just what you see through your eyes?
With last year's offense, you know, it was a lot of motioning, it was a lot of moving, it was a lot of thinking. So I think that did help us with being able to just adjust to motioning and adjust to an offense that's different. So now that we have that, I think it's a coincidence that last year we went through an offense that made us think, and this year we're going through an offense that's taking away the process of thinking. So it's like now you got to think fast. So I think they go hand in hand with this offense. Now that we have an offense that's like making us think fast and being able to just still play calm, you know.
Are you being more of a leader? I asked Coach yesterday, with Shaq and Pygmy gone, who are the voices, to kind of step up? He said there's more guys participating. Are you one of those guys that's doing that more?
I personally think that it starts with my own group, the cornerbacks. So I gotta bring the energy and bring the leadership to my cornerback room, and just lead them and protect them. So when it comes down to it, it's still about earning respect, So I'm leading the team wherever way I can. Everyone knows I'm going to work every day. I'm gonna be the same guy every day, and any guy on the team knows they can come to me.
Thanks a lot, Al.
Thank